There's also the Irish wristwatch.
Oh yeah. Or the Betty bought butter, but the butter was Betty bought better butter.
Wait, what?
I feel like we learned those somewhere.
Irish
Did we do that outdoors?
Irish
reading coming up. Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish.
Welcome to Wilbur D. Rowe Middle School, where the teachers are great and every single kid is cool. Truly learn with a common goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible. Home to math minds, some of the best readers, musicians, athletes, scholars, and web leaders. Lots happening in this wonderful place, and there's only one way to stay up to date. So if you got a case of the Sandbox Blues, hit the YouTube, check the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not a thing that we cannot do. Growth mindset, it's the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey there, Rowe. It's the most wonderful time of the week. It's Shamrock News time.
I'm Coda.
I'm Spencer.
We've got some wonderful skits and segments for you this week. First, let's get an update on our 90 million words challenge.
Sixth grade is at a total of 3,481,798 words. And seventh grade is at 4,643,994 words. And the eighth graders have 7,147,111 words. This is the staff, but we haven't recorded theirs yet. And this is the total with 15,272,903. So this is the 90 million segment on Shamrock News, and as promised, we will be drawing names for a $10 Barnes & Noble gift card. First off, in the sixth grade bin, we will draw one name. The first winner is Raina Carlson. Congratulations. Go down to room 219 to get your $10 Barnes & Noble gift card. And for 7th grade, we will draw yet another name. It is Lexi Jensen. Congratulations. For 8th grade, one last name. You will be the last winner of a $10 Barnes & Noble gift card. First time ever. Shamrock News. Ready for this? It is Isaac Rangel. Congratulations! I cried myself.
Oh, hey, I was just reading. So, little competition with Miss Ackerman, and then my kids are in a competition with her kids to read the most words this quarter. And frankly, it's not easy for me to talk smack. And the reason is because she has a lot of my kids from last year, and they're amazing kids. They're good readers, they're hard workers, and I know they'll take it well when they lose because my kids are dedicated readers and we have plans. And not only are we gonna beat her kids, we're gonna blow them out of the water. It's going to be embarrassing. So, good luck, best wishes.
So, I'm aware that Mr. Clark is talking some big game about how he is going to beat me in this reading challenge. And I just want to remind him of some hard facts, some truth right now, and what I have accomplished this week in our reading challenge. He is not keeping it classy, and he is insinuating that the only reason why that I could possibly win this challenge is because I don't have a life, and that's why I have time to read. But I just want him to get ready for the act attack.
Oh, and a side note, I heard that 7th grade is talking smack about beating 8th grade. I don't think so, 7th graders. You're going down. My kids are reading hard. We don't mess around, okay?
Get ready for the act attack!
Do you know what the month's theme is?
I don't think so.
Already got for ECT. Find out what it means to me.
Of course, respect.
Last week, Ms. Perpich completed a lab in 8th grade science class. Let's check out what's going on in their classroom.
Yeah.
What are you learning today in your class?
We are learning different types of forces, and if different types of forces can stop a moving car.
This is really weird.
You're writing on everybody's?
Yes. You're welcome.
What type of experiment are you guys testing today?
We're doing an experiment on different types of forces.
What's the next one?
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, this is the first time I've done something like this. So.
Feel if the 3 words is enough for you? Go on.
What were you doing for the last one?
The last one, the textbooks, they move.
Does this experiment relate to your unit?
Well, you see, we're learning forces and like the exerted force to where, say you take a car and you slam it against the locker. Since this has greater inertia, which is a property of matter, may I say, it will not move, and so this will just bounce off. And so that's pretty much what we've been doing in our lab today, and that's pretty much the what we've been learning in our class. So that is how it relates to our lab and stuff.
Yeah.
our amazing Rowe students is here to recommend a book to us. It's time for our weekly Rowe Reads.
The book I'm reading is called Warriors. And so it's about this forest, and these 4 groups of cats sort of live together in peace. And it's about this one cat named Rusty who travels into the forest and is invited to join Thunder Clan. And it sort of goes on from there as Thunder Clan is threatened by other clans and cat stuff goes down. I guess I would recommend this book to people who like cats. I mean, you even really have to like cats to like this book because it is just... The reason why I like this book so much is because it has a good plot, good characters. I really like books that like set up their world and set up their characters and their rules and whatnot, and I think this book does that really well. So the 6th book in the series. The first book is called Into the Wild, and it's pretty good. We've got some important meetings coming up.
We do a lot of stuff about reading on the Shamrock News. It's probably because Mr. Dix is a language arts teacher.
But did you know there's a lot of math going into 90 million words?
So this whole 90 million words thing, there's tons of math involved too. Let me show you what we're talking about. See, each letter size, the 12-point font, I measured a whole line on the paper. It turned out to be 170 millimeters long. Now, in that line, there were 84 characters. So in that right there, that means that each character, including spaces, was 2.024 millimeters for each character, each letter. And we found out that in each letter in the English, each word in the English language has about 5.1 letters. If we account for spaces, we'll say that's 6 spaces, 6 characters for each letter. So our average word, we're going to say, is about 6 characters. So that times that, how many characters there are, times how long each one is, that means that each average word is 12.252 millimeters long. Now if we're going to read 90 million words, we take this number, multiply it by 90 million, see how long it is, and what kind of distance does that get us? So if I multiply that by 90 million, you can do this on your calculator at home, I ain't going to do it here. It's this number right here. Millimeters long. Millions, billion. 1.1 billion millimeters long. Now the nice part, and the reason I'm doing it in metric is because it's really easy to convert when we go up. We just slice off those numbers for the kilometers. We just put kilometers here, and it's 1.102,680 kilometers. Now, how far is that? Well, the world, we can find that right here, the world is 40,030 kilometers around. How many of these go in there and tells us what we're looking for? So the number is 27.55 times around the world. So if we reach our goal, we will have read a distance of 27.5 times around the world as a school. 27.5 times. That's incredible. Go for it, Rob.
Shout out to Rowe volleyball team for taking first place in their league tournament. Give those folks some love when you see them.
So, you know how sometimes you're just doing your thing and you come along and you find someone is doing something kind of hurtful and ugly and something that leads to damage of people and a less belonging, and you're like, dang, I don't like that. But then what you end up doing is you end up telling someone about it, and they're like, what, really? I want to see. And then they share it on Facebook and they're like, hey, isn't this just disgusting? It's terrible. And then more and more people see it and they're sharing it and you're still talking about it and everyone's like, dang, this is so wrong. How can they do such terrible things? And what's happening is people end up feeding the flame. This is what it was like when you didn't feed the flame, just a little flame, and then we've got a possible inferno. The moral of the story is, if you're gonna feed a flame, why not feed the ones that you believe in, that you want to see burn brightly in this world? The things that help people feel good about themselves. The things that help people have a sense of belonging and love and joy. And share that and give your energy to that. Be careful which flames you feed. Mother Teresa said she would never participate in an anti-war rally, but if you had a peace rally, to make sure you invited her. And she is making sure that she feeds the flames that she believes in and doesn't put all her energy into the flames of which she does not support.
This week, Round Got Talent features Ryland, who knows a pretty cool water trick.
Okay, Rylan, how do you feel after checking the water?
Oh, I feel pain in my stomach.
Okay, well, how long have you been checking water?
Like a year?
Oh, what inspired you to check water?
I don't know, I saw a YouTube video and I thought it was really cool where this guy, like, he basically inhaled water. So I'm trying to train up to do that, but it's taken a while.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you do good on your journey of quest of whatever.
Yay. Whew. Oh, I feel like I'm about to pee.
Thanks for joining us this week, Rowtonians. Have a wonderful break these next few days.
Also remember to give us your Shamrock shoutouts.
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to my friend Brianna for being a good friend to me.
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to Hannah, Zoe, and Jen Rose.
Hi, I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Dix because he's a funny dude. Yeah.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Grant, Ms. Walker, and Ms. Sanders, and Ms. Jones.
I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to my best friend, Raina.
Hi, my name is Ellie, and I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Melanie, Isaiah, and Pizza.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to my friend Kainoa for being awesome.
I'm Ella, and I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Ms. Walker.
I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Rick.
give a Shamrock shout out to Antonio and Giovanni.
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Grant.
Hi, my name's Amy, and I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Miss Rowe.
I give a Shamrock shout out to Janessa and Jade.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to my best friend Lily and my best friend Kelsey and all of the other friends of mine.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Lionel and Zach.
I would like to do a Shamrock shout out to my best friend Lily.
I'm going to give a Shamrock shout out to Mrs. Local.